What a crazy day it has been out in the cryptocurrency markets. Now, I want to be going over some very interesting information in this video. Volumes for the Bitcoin ETFs have spiked today, which I am going to be showing here shortly. And I'm also going to be going over 5 different altcoins that I think could do very well throughout the bull run. Now, Bitcoin could provide 50% returns. It could provide 150% returns. But after that, I don't think it could go much higher. Now, yes, it's going to go much higher over 5 to 10 years. However, I'm looking out 12 to 18 months. And so I'm much more interested in altcoins as I think there's much better returns there. I think you could get returns from 5x to a 50x return on many different altcoins, and so I'm going to be going over some of those in this video. And so if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future videos, and also make sure to check out the links underneath the video to Margex and CoinW if you're interested in leverage and spot trading. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video here. And so as you can see, there is people that are very interested in the Bitcoin ETF, and so there has been a lot of 13F filings lately, with a lot of professional firms stating that they're owning Bitcoin ETFs. And so far there has been 563 professional investment firms that have reported owning $3.5 billion worth of Bitcoin ETFs. By May 15th filing deadline, we could see 700 plus firms with a total nearing $5 billion. And so you can see here some of the investment firms that are investing in Bitcoin. And for a comparison here, compared to the gold ETF that was launched in 2004, the gold ETF was considered the most successful ETF launch of all time, gathering more than $1 billion in the first 5 days on the market. And so the biggest 13F filing for gold was just 95 professional firms, whereas the Bitcoin ETF is gathering much more interest here. We can see we have already 563 professional investment firms invested in Bitcoin with a total amount of almost $5 billion. And so this is definitely massive, right? This is going to continue to grow. There's going to be more and more people that are investing into Bitcoin. And then once they realize the utility and they start getting implemented, many different altcoins will start to explode as well. And so let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin here. As I mentioned, volumes are exploding today. We can see ARC21 shares here. Volume is up 220%. And so we can see all these different Bitcoin ETFs here are up substantially on the volume, right? And so total volume for the day here on the 24-hour change is up 195%. And so this is definitely a huge growth, and this could continue to push the price up for Bitcoin, as we are currently trading right around $66,000 today. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some altcoins, because as I mentioned, I think there is better opportunity there. Some of the money that is starting to flow into Bitcoin is going to start making that rotation. Now, it might not be next week. However, I think in the next 6 to 12 months, we will definitely start making that rotation, and that is why I am personally positioning myself now to be in early in many of these projects. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the first one here. The chart is definitely looking good for Telcoin. Telcoin is going to change the remittance payment industry. If you have not heard of Telcoin, I definitely recommend checking this out. And so this is currently trading at 0.0039. It is up substantially from the bottom when we got the first bullish momentum signal. Since then, we have pumped all the way up. Now we have pulled back, and now we are testing the support. And so we can see here this was previous resistance, and now again we have received that bullish momentum signal. And so this is definitely something to be paying attention to. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next cryptocurrency that I am very bullish on, and this is Render here. And so we can see this has formed a bull flag. Since then, it has broken out, and we have received that bullish momentum signal again. And so the last time that we received the bullish momentum signal here, Render was trading around $1.65. And so we have received that signal again here, with Render now trading around $10. I definitely think there's a lot of upside for Render moving forward, especially as the AI sector continues to heat up, right? We have Nvidia earnings coming up next week. We also have the Apple event coming up in June, which is going to be very bullish for Render as well. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the next cryptocurrency here that I think has a lot of potential. Now this is Aero. This is a cryptocurrency that is focusing on Base chain. And so this is the largest decentralized exchange on Base. And so Base will continue to explode, especially because Coinbase has created Base chain and they have a huge user base. And so as Coinbase continues to move users over to using Base chain and they continue to make it a very cost-effective solution, I think that this will continue to do extremely well. Now this did fall down under $1. I think this was a great buying opportunity down here, and now we are currently trading at $1.12. And so definitely something to be paying attention to, especially as we break this resistance. And so you can see here we have again broke through the resistance line here. We broke through, pushed all the way up to $2.30. Since then we have consolidated and we have come back to that resistance line, which is now turning into support. So definitely something to be paying attention to. The next cryptocurrency I want to be taking a look at here is Caspa. Again, we can see here Caspa did find this as previous resistance. We did pull back above that, go all the way up to about 15 cents. We consolidated and then we bounced off of that support line again here, which drove it all the way up to about 20 cents. Since then we have been forming a bull flag here. We're very close to that resistance line, and if we do end up breaking through this resistance here, I would expect Caspa to have another leg up. So this is another cryptocurrency I am personally paying attention to as they make the conversion over to the Rust nodes. Now, the last cryptocurrency I want to talk about here is focusing on the privacy sector. I think there will be another push in the privacy sector, especially as the SEC starts digging into a lot of these cryptocurrency platforms, right? People like decentralization, and people are going to start liking privacy. They're not going to like that all their transactions can be tracked on a decentralized exchange, and that is why I think Oasis protocol has so much potential moving forward. They also have a partnership with Meta as well, which many people are not aware of. And so we can see here that again, this is up against this resistance line, and it has turned previous resistance here into support. And since then we have fallen back down and we are sitting at that support line. And so this could be a good opportunity here for an entry on Rose. This is currently trading at about 8.5 cents. Now, back in March here, we saw this go all the way up to about 18 cents. So yes, it has dropped more than 50%. However, this is a good opportunity here to get into Rose and then ride that back up. So definitely something to keep in mind moving forward. All these altcoins here, I think, have very good potential. They are strong altcoins. They're not small enough where these are going to be rug pulls. However, some of these cryptocurrencies also have utility, such as Telcoin and Render. I think those two are my top picks as cryptocurrencies that will be successful in the upcoming bull run. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content, and make sure to check out those links underneath the video to different exchanges if you're interested in signing up. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.